OK, so we have y equals 3x squared plus 2x minus 1 divided by 4x squared plus 1. So the first thing I want to be able to do is kind of see, can I simplify this by any kind of type of factoring? But if I look at factoring this, I'm not going to be able to have any removable discontinuities, right? Do I see any kind of special factors that I can pull out? So then the next thing is we need to determine the asymptotes. So actually, a couple things that we look at. Remember, the vertical asymptote is going to be the values that are going to make our denominator equal to 0. So what we do is we set our denominator equal to 0, because we want to find out what are the values that are going to make my denominator equal to 0. And when we know those values, those are going to be our vertical asymptotes. So subtract 1. 4x squared equals negative 1. Divide by 4, divide by 4. X squared equals negative 1/4. Square root, x equals 1/2 I. Plus or minus, right? So our asymptotes are imaginary. So therefore, do we have any real vertical asymptotes? No, right? So for your vertical asymptotes, you do not have any real. We do have some. They're just imaginary, right? Or complex. So therefore, as far as our vertical asymptotes, when we're graphing this, we're not going to actually have anything that's going to be, we're not going to have any like dotted lines with that. Then the next thing is we need to use the horizontal asymptote test. Now remember, the horizontal asymptote test all hinges on the degrees, right? And you got to make sure that when you're writing your polynomials that you write them, Thomas, in descending order, with largest degree first and then going all the way down. So since I write them in descending order, we notice that the 2 degrees of these 2 functions, or polynomials, are exactly the same. So when we have our degrees are equal, then to find the asymptotes, we need to, does everybody remember? Divide the what? Yeah, you divide their leading coefficients. So when the degrees are equal, that horizontal asymptote is the division of your numerator over your denominator leading coefficient. So the horizontal is going to be y equals 3/4. And that's just going to be a horizontal line, 3/4. OK, it's not 3/4 x. It's just 3/4. So it's a horizontal line. And that's all the question is asking. Just state the asymptotes. OK? So you guys definitely are going to want to remember the vertical asymptotes.